Hey guys, this is Erico back sitting in front of you once again, talking about subjects pertaining to East Asia, sometimes hardcore facts, other times just pop culture. When Manga Rock shut down last year, you should have seen all the types of people that were coming out the woodworks. They were tearing up some of them comments. I know that some of them people were tearing up their rooms. The rooms were in shambles. They were throwing the computer out the window. They were hollering and screaming out their windows because some of the comments and all them long paragraphs and dissertations that they were putting down. Like, you mad? Because you should have seen all of them reasons and people just saying that it shouldn't shut down, because what's happening is that it's allowing people to check out series and decide they want to buy them. How you gonna buy a series when it's not even available in America or outside of Japan? So people have been reading manga online for years. They're used to it. They so used to it that they feel entitled to it. Me, on the other hand, I'm used to just going to the store, honestly, and buying manga in the store. That's how I grew up. I was raised to work, save up my money, and buy manga in the store. That's what I know. Now, I'm not going to sit up here like I'm holier than thou and say that I've never read a manga online for free. Oh no, I definitely have. I've also watched anime online for free, as well as listened to J-pop, K-pop, and C-pop online for free. Does that mean that it's right? Oh no, it's definitely not right, because the people that are creating these art forms are not getting paid any money. So that's the most important thing to see as the problem. I don't want people to think that I don't understand where they're coming from, because I really do. Because when you're a fan of something that is foreign and you live a completely different continent, it's hard to get it physically. However, we do have manga all over the world, and sometimes you just got to go with the punches. Sometimes you have to realize that there are creators that are seeing their work on sites where people are reading it for free and they don't like it because they're not making any profit. And let's also factor in all of the weird things that's going on with promotion for manga in Japan and how manga sales are declining. And I don't think that's because of piracy sites. I think it's because Japan doesn't really know how to adapt to this new age of promoting things. But at the same time, people's stuff being online for free is also not helping the problem. And that is a tiny bit of the reason why a lot of people are starting to crack down on things. It happens in America with regular comics, where people are creating art and they're seeing their stuff online, and all these viewers are reading it and they're not making one red dime. So, something's got to give. I understand people like reading online because it's convenient. Sometimes they don't want other volumes in their personal space, and crowding them and smothering them and all that stuff like that. I get it. However, the creators of manga and different art forms have to eat too. And if they're not making any money, then they can't make more work. Sometimes a creator decides that it's for mostly a Japanese audience and they don't want their work to be distributed internationally. People need to respect that. There have been many interviews where manga creators have said, I don't think that it would transition well. So I decided that I didn't want it to be released in English. That's okay. sometimes translations take a really long time. It's nothing you can do about that. That's just how it is. Paying translators, going through the whole distribution process, it takes time. And it's a lot of negotiation. But I'd rather it be that way and for me to pay my $10 for a volume than for me reading it for free knowing that it's wrong, even though I do understand the reasons behind it, than for me to just have it for free and be like, well, whatever, forget them. Because I see a lot of people online that are very dismissive of it. And what you all need to be doing, instead of being dismissive, you need to be looking for ways so that we all win. I see people like, I'm just going to go to another site then. Since this site shut down, I'm just going to go to another site and just read all my manga for free. So, what of it? Oh, the Japanese creators are hurting themselves. Well, I'm not giving my money to them. I can't. I'm a student. Or I can't because I don't have any bookstores in my area. Like, I can't get with that type of mentality. I just can't. People need to realize that the world doesn't just revolve around you and your problems. All the excuses that you all are putting down in those comments have nothing to do with the original creators of the work. Absolutely nothing. They're working hard. They need to pay for all them hospital bills, from them falling out from exhaustion, them ending up on the floor. They looking like they don't know how they even got on the floor. They've been laying up on the floor for like 6-7 hours from exhaustion of making these series. So I think that there needs to be some type of communication between the original creators and the distribution companies and the readers, especially internationally, so that maybe we can have some type of poll, or people can voice their opinions of what they want to be brought over to America or internationally, and so that people will know that, okay, this series has interest in it. I think that that's a good way to do things, so that it can be brought over and you can buy it. As far as people that really just don't want to spend their money, or they're saying they don't have enough money, I'm sorry. I was always raised to work and save my money and buy it when I could. I grew up literally going and buying manga in the bookstore. And what I would do, I was working from a young age. I would save up my money. I would have an idea when a new volume would come out. I would save up my $10. And this was back when like Tokyo Pop was in their prime, and then they went out of business, and then they came back. And I would go and I would buy my manga, and I would be so excited to go to the bookstore in the mall and buy a new manga volume. And it was just refreshing to just save up my money because I knew it was mine. I bought it with my own money. People, that's life. You need to learn how to make it work. If you really want it, you'll make it work. Believe me. It's easy and comfortable to get something for free. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to always be that way. I think that something's going to have to happen, because I believe eventually all those sites going to be shut down. So, we definitely need to be working on an alternative, and very, very quickly. So this is a lot to think about. You guys put below your thoughts. Follow my social media, mostly my Instagram. I also have a blog on East Asian pop culture. It's down below. That link, baby. And remember, be real, stay real, live in the real. And I will be back.